that's kind of boring.
Have you, by any chance, in your studying of philosophy, have you had a moment where you felt like you thought of a question that broke you for a while?
Hmm. Yeah, there's this theory about damn, what's the name of the theory? There's this theory that compares cities to your own human psyche, and they talk about the workers in the city versus the thinkers. Like the thinkers are the ones that decide what should be done, and the workers are the ones that put out the labor, but they're not really the same as the thinkers. So they follow the path of the thinkers, and then you have the guardians, you have the protectors, and if you let either one of these groups get too much control or power, the city will fail. And in the explanation, they were explaining how the workers having too much power is a problem because they want to start making decisions. And of course, you know me being anti-capitalist, I was like, this is some
Right.
bullshit. This shit don't have to be like that. Like, I don't fuck with this. This is all of the shit. And then towards the end of it, it wasn't really about cities. It was a I don't know if it's allegory or analogies, analogy for you as a person. And your guardians are like like your ability to protect yourself mentally, like really your discipline, your ability to walk away when something is bad. Those are your guardians.
Right.
The thinkers of the city was your logic, your ability to logically decide what's the right thing. And the workers were like your innate characteristics, the ones that want food, but they also want sex, and they also want to be in some ways exalted. Like they want the pleasures of the world. It's like your desires is really what the workers were your desires. And so the desires having more control than your logic actually is bad. That actually is a terrible thing. And if you let those desires free, logic be damned, then that will lead to the destruction of your city, or at least the dysfunction of your city if you think of yourself as a city. And that fucked me up.
Damn.
Because I've probably been letting my desires
Damn.
run wild. In some ways, I mean, I think I have more ethical desires than the average person, but a convenient thing for me to say. But I definitely have done that. And that fucked me up. I hated that because it was such a setup. It was such a setup, Lils, because it was so easy for me to be like, man, this is some bullshit. Let the workers be free. Let the workers out. And in me saying that, I was basically saying, let your desires free. True hedonism, right? Let your desires free. Fuck that logic trying to hold you. That's basically what I was saying because I didn't know it was an analogy. And
Oh my God, that's tough, man. That's
it was
that's
bad.
why I want to be able to study it as detailed as you have, because I think a lot of these questions would like end me.
Lil,
I